Let's go. Welcome to next episode of Star Citizen. And today it's going to be like on other days. We're starting out with a mission. And what is that mission? We're going to take our 85X and we will find X. Should we take 85X? We're going to take the Drake Herald. We're going to take the Drake Herald and we are going to find this mythical Big Benny location. If it exists. There's someone that gave us where's our herald? Did we not buy a herald? Maybe we didn't buy a herald. I stand corrected. We're gonna take the 85X. But I'm pretty sure I bought an 80 herald. But nonetheless, we're gonna go find Big BENNYHENGE, and we're gonna do it either get rich or die trying. And someone in the comments, Evan, gave us a brief overview, kind of like in the Goonies when they find Chester Copperpot's map. I feel like that's what we have. We have the general roadmap, but we don't have the skull key to unlock the copper bones, silver stones, and then play the bone-shaped piano. But we're gonna do our finest. Look at that. Look at that front little chest piece that's slid open. I like it. And we're on a pretty good server here, so let's say praise the server. And look at this, we got the HUD. This is our first time actually piloting this bad boy. Look at those wheels, put those. Let's do a little side strafe here, and then let's see what the wheels look like when they get squatted up. Oh, look at that, it's so smooth. It's the smoothest. Alright. So, from my understanding, ooh, what is that? Why is that caterpillar so dark?
Warning, collision. Warning, collision.
Oh, I wonder if that's that special skin.
Warning, collision.
That looks like a special skin. They must have beat the pirate swarm. We got to do that. So that unlocks a special caterpillar skin. Look at that. Alright, well, we've got a mission to complete here. And let's do it. Let's see what our top end speed is here. I see the music is praising our mission. Alright, so here's the general map that I received. It says, let me just turn this down half a second first and foremost. Also, if we get into a skirmish, I hope we're gonna be okay. Cause we're in a, I think this has 4 size 1 guns. But it says pull an ollie. Lock onto the derelict Starfarer. We can do that. Okay, we're locked on. Head left around the belt. We are headed the right way. Until the Starfarer is about 250 kilometers behind you. We can do that. Ooh, the boost on this is. So the other thing people said is, hey Dan, if you set your throttle at full speed, you don't have to use your boost or hold down your boost. Well, it's kind of one and the same. So if I let go of boost, we lose our speed. So I use dual sticks, right? And having the dual sticks, I always keep my left stick forward when I'm flying because that gives us the ability to go full throttle. So I think, there they go, boys. We're on our way. So while we fly, let's turn off the chat. It's a little distracting. I'm holding down boost and have my throttle up. So maybe a lot of people said, hey Dan, you could go decoupled mode right now and you would just continue to cruise at 775. So I'm just hoping for our sake that we could stay at 775 like so, as long as we have that button held down. So now the next thing we got to keep an eye out. It says once you go 250, you'll see a beacon in the shadows up ahead that's brighter than the others because there are 2 beacons on it. Okay. So it says keep the moon to our right. All right, so we're about 40 kilometers away from the derelict Starfarer. So we've got another 210 to go. And I think we're doing the right stuff at this point. Keeping the moon to our right. Let's get some views from the 6. Hopefully our speed didn't drop. I don't think it is. That also looks like the arrow from underneath. This would be a great squad ship. Maybe you're going on that first run to the Grimmer's bar that we haven't seen yet. But this is probably a nice ship for it. So as we continue to press on, oh wait, so we lost our boost there. So I don't see our fuel on here. So if we hold it down, yeah, we must be out of fuel here. That's an issue. So let's look around here. Where's our fuel? I don't see our fuel anywhere. That's all right. We're going to continue to press on here. I swear that I bought a Herald. Apparently not. Maybe I passed on it. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting scenario because I do not want to get caught here with our boost only at 155. So I'm trying to visually understand where our fuel is. So if we go Z mode and we click on fuel, no, that didn't work. Because once we run out of fuel, see, we can't even get it up to 750 nowadays. So to me, what that says is we're probably gonna have to swap this thing out. And what I'm gonna be looking for in the comments on this one is people said, hey Dan, just set your throttle to full, and then you should automatically just continue to roast up at 750. But we're using a dual stick setup, so I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. So what we're going to do here is we're going to rip skins, and when we return, we'll be back in a faster ship, because I don't want to have to solely rely on our boost that I don't fully understand how we get there. So actually, I may stay in this, and when we get close enough away, I'll just bring us back in. Ah, what the heck? Who doesn't like a good explosion here? Let's go, boys. Get that explosion in. Say goodnight. Look at, you can see the red on the HUD. Let's go. Look at the dark. See the dark cloud of Azeroth. Alright, so we were back in that new freshness. And that new freshness is the 350R. And we're going at top speed of 945, and as you notice, we're not using any boost whatsoever. What we are using is, I followed the instructions of the comments, and we went to full boost mode, and then I decoupled, set a button on my left joystick for decoupled. We need to stay in the asteroid belt here. But so that allows us essentially literally ghost ride the whip. So I'm going to go back into coupled mode here, get ourselves in a better position. We're about 101 kilometers away from the Gemini, so let's go back to full thrust, and also the top end speed on the 350R, as you'll see here, is a cool 945. So I'm going to go decoupled mode on the right side. You'll see coupled to get X'd out. Oops, rip skins. Where's let's get our boost here. Hold on, I think I hit throttle kill, so we'll go full boost here, drop the boost, and then we're going to go with 945 decoupled. So now we're locked in. I don't know if you noticed that change underneath the 8 flares. It now says coupled with an X through it. So now essentially what we do is we're just coasting, right? So I can't move left to right. At least not right now, the way I have my stuff set up. And I'm sure hopefully someone can say, that's a great shot, by the way. Look at that, the dream shot. Little gold razzle dazzle for you. But that's actually a great shot right there too. But ooh, look at the gold, looks more prominent. So right now, consider it like if you were to go full speed in your car, turn off the engine while going downhill, and you have manual steering. Like right now I cannot steer left to right, and I think that's only because I haven't set our decoupled flight. I'm not positive on that. I think that's how it works, but I'm going to throw that to you guys in the comments to help me understand the ways. So the moon is to our right, the moon of Endor. It's a good spot. We're about 178 away. We're looking for 2 large asteroids and a beacon. I think I see it out there. You see the red flasher? Should we go? Let's just hang on. All right, let's go with not decoupled anymore because I don't want to rip skins. See, maybe I just couldn't move because I was in Z mode, but I think that's going to be it right there. I think this is what we came in search for, but let's use our boost. See, I don't want to go decoupled here because there's a lot of rocks. A lot of rocks for us to crash into. I like that all the new sound effects are top tier. Let's carefully glide under this. Thank you. This has got to be it, boys. All right, so the Starfare, we're about 225 away. I'd say that red dot's about 25 kilometers away. This could be it, boys. This could be it. Off in the distance. Respect. So we're going to go 945 until we run out of juice. I just don't see a juice meter on here. That's the only thing that we need to learn. But this could be what we've been searching for, boys. I hear it. No, no! No. Cut the engine. Cut the engine, boys. Oh, it was almost a redo. Oh, we've got pirates. This is not what we... No! No. So close to One-Eyed Willie's rich stuff, yet so far away. No. Alright, so we're back in this in a 350R to spend a little bit of hard-earned UEC on this. And what I did is I reread the instructions that keep ghost riding until you're 250 away and you will see multiple blinkers in the distance. And we're seeing 3 right now, and I think that's a good thing. And we're only about, whoa, we are in decoupled mode. And we can move, that's nice. So it says, you will see a beacon in the shadows up ahead that is brighter than the others. Which one is the bright one? The one to the right? We're seeing a 3-piece though. I think we're going to aim towards the one on the right here, so I can actually move in decoupled with my mouse and not my joystick. So let's go towards this bright one. I think this is going to be it. We're going to have to really be careful about how we ghost ride this whip. We're going to go out of decoupled mode right now. I don't want to risk what just happened again. So we're out of decoupled mode, set the throttle to 0, and let's take back control of what's ours. He also said you'd see 2 large asteroids to your left. Do we see them? That could be them right there, boys. I think this is the dream. So now, if this is what we seek, let's carefully boost our way there. Listen to those guns. Hold on. Is our Z mode off? Good. Listen to these guns. Let's go. I think that's it. Look how bright that is. There's legends to explore. Is this the treasure we've been looking for? We're about... So the Starfare... Also, look at this HUD in comparison to the 85X. I like how clear it is, right? So we got the origin set up here. And we have our target in the upper right-hand corner. Very clear. And our ship in the upper left. Very clear. Nice work, Origin. It's looking very slick. So we're about 20 kilometers away to find out if this journey will reveal the Temple of the Doom or the Curse of the Crystal Skull. Both Indiana Jones movies. Also, there's another beacon there to the left. Another 2. Whoa, there's beacons all over the place. This is where you want to be. Alright, I think this is it. This has got to be it, boys. We've come so far. If this isn't it, I don't believe it exists. You got to make a believer. Alright, so we're coupled. Raise up a little bit. There's some dark rocks. Maybe for some mining. Wait, that's it. Slow down. Kill the engine. Is this it? Upon a rock you will see 2 beacons. This could be it, boys. Let's go to PRE mode here.
Deployed.
What's this over here? What is the spotlight? Is this it? Could it be? It was soap poisoning. There it is, boys. There it is. We're gonna explore this thing. Let's set her down carefully. I can't believe it's real. It's real, boys. It's real. I want to carefully set this thing down. Never forget where you were when you first saw it. Z mode, please. Careful. Look at those. What is that to the left? A power generator? I don't believe it. We've done it. We're not there yet. This landing is still going to be an ordeal. I don't know if I trust this place, boys. Let's park right in front of it. Hopefully get a nice golden selfie. Oh. There it is, boys. This is it. We've done it. We gotta go explore now. Let's set her down. Set her down nice and easy. Why can't always life be this breezy? Alright, boys. This is it. Guns up. You don't know what's gonna come out of the Pez dispensary. Guns out. One small leap for man, one giant leap for mankind. Look at it. It's been done. The rumors aren't rumors, it's truth. Oh, there's gravity here too, boys. First off, let's get our helmet back. And get the selfie that we so desired. Look at the reflection. 350R. It's been done. Alright, what do we got here? No! No! What happened to him? Can we take his gun? Oh, this was the perpetrator. He is I and I is him. Did we get a gun out of the deal? I feel like you should be able to take that gun and it shoots like neon bullets. It all starts to make sense here. Look at the stacking. Excuse me? I don't believe that's architecturally correct. Look at it, boys. You wonder what drove a man to become so deranged to steal all the Big Benny machines in the verse and stage them in a way. And this perversion even lit the joint and provided no gravity to it. Let's go ahead and I want to look at this ion generator over here. What the heck, boys? Look at this. I'll tell you one thing. This cannot stand this sort of belligerence and disrespect towards the vending machines that provide sustenance and nourishment to the verse. There's only one way. I want that helmet though. Look at that Phantom of the Opera, boys. There's only one way this thing can end. This monument that stands for anarchy and chaos, everything against the papers, it cannot stand. I will tell you what has to be done. And it's not a tough decision. It requires bravery, honesty, and decency. We're gonna take it out, boys. And we're not gonna take it out with lasers. And I think you're getting the drift that I'm throwing out there. Let's go, boys. Look at the Stonehenge glare. Do you see that? All right, boys. This is our house. We have to defend it. Let's slide to the right a little bit here. There she is, boys. She will not stand. Just want to make sure there's nothing behind us before I say that. Doesn't look like it. Alright, boys. We're going to ghost ride this whip into this. We're going to take out the whole operation. Nice and easy, boys. This may have worked for you. But it will not stand. I wonder if we're going to be able to knock any of this stuff over. Or if it's all fixed and static in the environment. But I think we need enough speed to go full speed ahead. And we're going to go... We'll go third person. Here we go, boys. Full boost! Hold on, that's not full boost. Oh, because we're in parking mode. Alright, the journey was worth the treasure, but I will say this. This is not a treasure, this is a fallacy. Let's go. Let's go. Did we move it? Did we move it? Cut the engines, boys. Cut the engines. No. 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 I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Star Citizen. If you guys did, clicking a like button really helps out a great deal. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch this episode. And we're back, boys. I'll see you guys next time.